Hi, I'm Hannah Dixon. I'm 20 years old and I'm currently in my second year of a Bachelor of Education. I'm minoring in History and English. I like to think I've always had a very creative side to myself. I actually originally enrolled in a Bachelor of Interior Architecture because I thought my creativity would suit a role like this. However, I discovered this was more of a hobby and I decided that my passion was stronger in teaching in the future. I've been very lucky to have travelled around the world and I've recently gotten back from a 6 week Europe trip. I found that I was very interested in the history of the arts as it was all around me, especially in places that I travelled to like Florence and Rome. I was stunned at the amount of beautiful architecture, which I think strongly relates to the arts. I wanted to learn more about people like Michelangelo, Leonardo da Vinci, and the time of the Renaissance. My passion for history very much came into play when discovering this world of beautiful art. So before attending the intensive week, I almost feared the arts. I didn't think to relate this to my past experiences overseas. I feel as though I still lack some confidence in areas such as music and drama. This is probably because of my experiences I had at school. I did not enjoy drama at all. I felt it wasn't a safe place for me to feel comfortable being myself. I was always on the edge of my seat, worried the teacher would force me to improvise in front of the class. It would almost ruin my day if I had drama on my timetable. I'd be thinking about it and anxious all week because of it. Um, I really liked visual arts and dance. I always enjoyed these subjects. Visual art was a place I could express myself on paper. The teacher never restricted us from testing different materials and creating different pieces of artwork. And I've always liked history, which also contributed to my love for visual art. We would learn about different eras and how art has developed over so many years. I love to hear about the people who influenced the arts and how their artwork changed people's minds. I would love to pass the passion and learning I have to my students through art and history. Dance was also so much fun. I only experienced group dancing where we would learn traditional dances and learn about different cultures, which I enjoyed a lot. Everyone was active during these classes. There was no time to worry about what everyone else was doing or feel as though you were getting judged. And the teacher always encouraged us to never put anyone down and that no dance was incorrect, which I would love to use in my future classes. I do feel a lot more confident after these art workshops. A lot of the teachers changed my view of the arts and the way we can teach them. I had nothing but a positive experience. To begin with, my biggest worry going into this course was drama. However, the lesson we had was completely different to what I had experienced at school. I learnt that drama doesn't have to be a scary place where you're constantly watched by your teacher and peers. It can be a place where you can be creative and express yourself within groups and by sharing stories through movement and acting. I also loved how we reenacted nursery rhymes through drama. I had so much fun in this lesson, and there are many things I want to use and incorporate into my future classrooms. I have learnt that all the arts topics can be brought into the classroom and into other subjects. For example, if you're studying a particular book in English, the students could act out a section of the book or a chapter, and this may help those visual learners understand the story in a better and deeper way. I also wasn't too sure about the music lesson before going into it, but I loved it. I liked the attitudes of all the tutors and how they embraced that sometimes it's okay for the classroom to be a bit out of control and loud. School should be a fun place for students, and I think incorporating these subjects into the everyday classroom will definitely achieve this. This course really helped me to grow as a future educator, and I feel much more enthusiastic and confident about the arts.